Hello, welcome back, chat. And today I have a very difficult video to make because this figure is too damn big for my setup here. Now, this is the Hammond Collection T-Rex from Jurassic Park, the original. This was one of the first, I believe, in the lineup for the Hammond Collection. And I gotta say, my God, was it a great choice. Now, this figure has some major flaws, right? Originally, it was charged at the $50 price point, but I managed to luck out one holiday season, and I managed to get it for $15. And honestly, look, even with the flaws that this figure has, $50 isn't, I just don't think it's that bad for this. Now, this is in the 3 3/4 inch scale, so, you know, your G.I. Joes, for comparison, this would be, you know, Kenner, G.I. Joe, whatnot. This thing is absolutely massive for, you know, something of this thing's caliber. Here, let me try to move its limbs and shit to try to give you a better scope of its size. There we are. My God. So big you can't even see it up on camera. And then there's poor Ben Reilly Spider-Man, dude. Just tiny and shit. At least it's cool that you can get it to, like, you can, like, if you got figures with leg articulation and shit, you can just have them ride the dino. That's cool. That's cool. Now, no articulation, or I mean, no accessories or anything, so we could just jump right into the details, starting with this beautiful face. My God, this thing is absolutely impeccable to look at. Usually the Hammond collection isn't so good, and honestly, there's a pretty stark contrast compared to the figure in terms of detail and paint. But this face, oh my God, it is beautiful. So, paint's really well done here, except this tooth, which is supposed to be chipped, it's not, it's just painted. But even then, it's actually a pretty good optical illusion here. The eyes are the same beady ones on all the others, you know. It doesn't work here very well most of the time, but it is still a cool effect nonetheless, all the ridges and whatnot. Now, moving on to this thing's mouth, it's got rubber, so that's gonna be funny to see how it stands the test of time. It's already starting to like squeeze and contract here, you know. It's much stricter, but still really good looking, actually. I like it. Then you got the tongue, also kind of a soft rubbery plastic, really well done as well. The bottom and roof of the mouth, and the details lacking a bit, but still, the teeth are really well done though. I like that, you know. And then we've got this really stark contrast. All the paint and everything's different, and you know, you can clearly tell that the head was an entirely separate piece that was stamped on there. But still decent, like, overall sculpting, even though everything's like, you know, you got 4K here and then you turned 4K off here. But it's still good. I mean, the paint's good. You got the stripes. Paint is still really good here, if I'm going to be honest. Soft underbelly, the various wrinkles. Here's another soft rubbery piece. So, still pretty good looking. And then here's a hard rubber piece, or not rubber, but like just hard plastic. Now, yeah, this figure's got a lot of hollow plastic, and for $50, I don't know how I feel about that. On top of that, you even got this seam right here as well. A big ass, ugly ass seam, right? You know, but I don't know. It's still a great, like, visage overall. Arms, tiny. They got the two fingers, the nails, still done well, I suppose. And then you got this beautiful hunch at the hips here. Really well done, the ridges and everything. You got the dino bulge. You got these really meaty, also hollow plastic thighs, really good. That shit looks like a damn turkey drum or turkey leg drum, bro. You got the really blacked out knees. Again, it's not the best paint, but still some more decent like art, detail and whatnot. And again, some more. The paint's not the best, admittedly, down here. It like fades out randomly and whatnot. And then you go down to these huge feet with these cartoonishly shiny nails. This is something I noticed like most Hammond figures have, or Hammond collection figures have, are these shiny nails when none of the others, like parts of the figure are that shiny, but decent chicken legs, you know, very large. We go down to the tail. Again, very large, huge, another soft, malleable plastic, but we'll get into that for articulation, more great detail. As for articulation, we've got, well, the jaw that not only hinges both ways, so the top part and the bottom part move, but they're connected. You know, you can't just like have one move than the other. You can like, yeah, see, you can't do that. The tongue is also kind of on like a semi-ratchet joint, so it only holds a couple positions. So mid-neck, there's a bit of a ball joint here. It goes down really far, pretty decently up, swivels, tilts, side to side. Neck moves all the same, just a little shittier, but when in conjunction you can get in some pretty good poses. Arms, there's supposed to be some articulation in them, but I can't really ever seem to get them to work. It just swivels for now. There is a bend swivel at the elbow, same for the wrist right there, but it's a T-Rex, you're just gonna have it like that most of the time. The body's got this really great side-to-side motion here. Pretty good. It goes up a little, it goes down, but it's a very good gradual, like, sort of movement. Legs go in and out, only a little, though. They mostly just go forward and backward. A double pin, or, like, pinless, there are still pins, they just, had the plastic cover it, but they're double jointed knees. Let's see, can I get it to work? Hold on. There we go. It's kind of tough at first, so, but here we go, yeah. Then we can extend it maybe. Oh, a hinge slash swivel at the ankle, and same, oh fuck, oh, my thumbnail. Then the same for like the base of the foot there, it also swivels too. Tail has a pretty great range of motion as well, all around. Oh, barely a swivel there, or barely like a twist. Same for where it meets the tail. Now it's got this really cool sort of ball joint system that serves in lieu of a bendy wire. It's not the best here because it's pretty static and it doesn't move there, but at least the tail here mostly works really well. So with all that said, right, all the problems I have with it, you know, they charge $50. Honestly, here, let's see, can we get it in a good war pose? Honestly, I like it a lot, actually. I think it's cool that, you know, little me finally got the T-Rex figure he always wanted. If I had this, or, you know, this is the shit I've been wanting since I was like a little 6-year-old, right? Just something that is so fucking unabashedly cool. And this is one of those things, if you like dinosaurs, it's gonna look great on your shelf, right? You know, if you don't pay too close attention to some of the finer details, this thing's got a really great profile, and you can get it in some pretty good poses. It's huge, it's massive. And even though the quality of a lot of the things, you know, like the articulation, the plastic, ain't there, the figure still looks great overall. You know, it's just up to you if you want to, you know, drop the 50 or however much people are scalping it now for. But I will say this is a great piece to have. So with that said, I will see you all in the next video. Bye.